Shannon. I wish there was tequila in here.
That's a good point.
I told you to eat more plants!
Hi, Kale Whale here.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Erin. And we're the Kale Whale.
We're the Kale Whale. And we thought that we would invite you into our world if you dare.
And our first topic is poop. Do your duty and make sure you're doing your duty.
Okay, so first of all, can I just say that Ben is going to be mortified. My husband's going to be mortified.
Yeah.
What
do I find funny is that you guys don't even fart in front of each other. And
No.
And you don't poop. Like, girls don't poop. So
no, and Ben doesn't poop either. So that's just how we keep the magic and the mystery alive after 13 years.
So first, we just want to say that constipation is inflammation. So if you're not having a regular poop like 3 to 4 times a week, if you're not pooping 3 to 4 times a week, you need to consult a doctor. I think that you should be pooping at least once a day. Every morning.
I think that's the going rate for like a healthy person.
Yeah.
But the thing is that so many people have digestion problems, and like just because you expel, I don't know if I want to say poop like every 5 seconds.
Bowel movement?
Yes, just because you have a bowel movement doesn't necessarily mean it's a good one. And so I think people are having problems in that area. So like, let's talk about how to have the best duty ever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to like really get gross and go into the consistency of it, but
I think people can Google that. Like Dr. Oz did a whole book about that, I think. Of what
it shouldn't be a struggle. It shouldn't be like pellets. It should be like a thick soft serve.
Oh my God.
Okay,
enough. I'm glad I don't eat soft serve.
Okay.
So let's talk about why should we start our day with hot water, first of all, because hot water will like awaken your bowels, stimulate your bowels.
Your organs, gets everything moving. If you think about it, you've been sleeping for 8 hours without water, you're already you need, not just for your bowel movements, but for your health in general, you need to supply your organs and awaken everything with water. It's such a good idea. And you should be having it, like, honestly, a goal would be 16 ounces would be a good amount. So I do an 8-ounce glass of water, and then an 8-ounce tea, which is lemon and hot water. Sometimes I put raw honey, apple cider vinegar, cayenne, depending on my morning, if I have time.
I like to think about it too, because I have kind of like visuals that help me remember to do certain healthy things. So when I think about my body as like a dirty dish or something, you use hot water to break up that stuck on food and stuff. You soak dirty pans in hot water. It's the same thing for our insides too. Like, you have all this food that's still being digested and maybe sitting there, whatever, and the hot water helps to kind of flush it out, break it up, and get it gone.
Right. That's a really good point. I like that visual.
Yeah, I like it too.
And things you could add too that help like sweep stuff out of the colon and junk is like chia seeds, hemp seeds. So that would be the next step, I would guess, in my daily routine, and I know yours is for smoothie girls. So having like liquids in the morning. I mean, you're talking water, tea, coffee, or tea, but we love our coffee.
I love coffee.
And then a smoothie.
But that's okay, because like you don't want to just bombard your belly with all these heavy like French toast and stuff every morning. So
and energizing. There's so many reasons for it, but it does help get things moving.
Yeah. So on that note, smoothies are full of fiber, which you can be found in plants.
Right.
So one of the reasons why we advocate eating more plants, and I would say mostly plants, in your diet, is to help you stay regular. Like your body should be producing a certain excretion every day, and to help that. Like you can get protein from plants, you can get every nutrient you need from plants.
Exactly.
And including the fiber, so you don't ever have to take a fiber supplement or something like that. Like you should be ingesting from food.
Exactly, yeah. First of all, in the morning, have a high fiber diet, whether it's a smoothie. You know, it was snowing here this morning. I wasn't really feeling a smoothie. I was cold. Had some oats. Oatmeal is great with chia seeds and some mixed fruit in there. Yogurt, I like coconut. I don't like dairy yogurt. It's to each its own, but that's great to also give you the probiotics, and having a balanced gut is going to also help you have regular bowel movements. Prunes and plums, kiwis are great. Let's see what else. Spinach, kale, high fiber. Pears.
Yay, fiber.
Yeah, there is actually, we'll call it poop posture. Basically, with the invention of modern toilets and everything, it's kind of messing up people's digestive system. So your knees were actually supposed to be elevated above your belly button in a way. So having a foot, you're basically supposed to squat on the toilet. There we go, Shannon. So, I mean, that's a little extreme and hard to balance if you've tried it.
Yeah, and I'm 5'10". I've tried it.
We're a little so I actually, since I'm nannying right now, all the kids have these like little footstools. So if I'm at the house, I'll try it, and it really works. So, and it's only elevating it probably so say you're on the toilet like about 2 feet or something. It's not, or even a foot. So
I think any little bit helps, honestly. Yeah. Like if you just get in that position to where you're kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but to where your bottom half is like in a V in a way.
Yep.
You can just get on your tiptoes even if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Work with what you got.
Yeah, exactly.
A shelf or something, turn and put your legs that way.
But they do sell poopy stools or whatever they're called.
Yeah, there's a study that shows it though, but it actually, if your legs are not, if they're down like in modern day toilet, it cuts the colon off. So you can't,
it
cuts the passage off. So you want the passage to continue, and that's the way to do it. And then, so moving on to a pose that can help you, it's Malasana. Mm-hmm. It's yoga, Indian, Ayurvedic pose. They use it in India and Indonesia to help digest. They do it after meals, or to even at bus stops or hanging out in the streets. It helps strengthen hamstrings, quads, glutes, lower back, and core. And it helps with the downward moving energy. So I'll just show you.
Yeah, I want to see it.
We can get into this. Yeah. So you kind of and some people, if this isn't available to you, see my slippers, that's how cold it is here. So your heels ideally will be on the ground, and you put your elbows and reach so your bottom kind of push your chest forward.
So you're in a straight line, kind of?
Yeah, so you're straight up and down. If this flexibility isn't there for you, grab whatever you can, a block, a books, anything to prop your bum up. And eventually that flexibility, and this is just such a good pose for, like I said, not only for digestion and getting the flow going, but it's great to strengthen your core. It's good to relieve the lower back. Be a good pose to do. This would be a good pose to do if you worked in an office and you were at a desk all day. 10 minutes on your lunch break or something, just meditate. It's a great pose.
So how often?
Malasana. That's Malasana.
Malasana.
Okay, another thing I wanted to address is a lot of people take painkillers, antidepressants. Any medication or fluctuation is can cause constipation. So if everything you're doing, high fiber diet, water in the morning, you're doing your stretches, you know, and you're still not pooping, you're having issues, I found, and Shannon and I have a really funny story about why is it when you go travel to new places, like you poop just hides? Like,
I think like it's a subconscious thing, but I think your entire body just goes like,
yeah, it is. It's subconscious. And I remember going on like cruises or like vacations with boyfriends, and I'm just like, shit, I can't shit.
Miserable. And
yeah,
Ben and I don't talk about poop a lot, but when we're on vacation and I'm like getting cranky about it, because when you're on vacation you like to eat and kind of indulge anyway, and so when
you're in a bathing suit and you're bloated.
Yes, it's terrible. And then so I get cranky and he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I can't it. Just kind of let it out there.
Let it out.
Move on.
I really urge you not to take a non-natural laxative.
Don't do it.
There's no way to time when it's gonna happen. And
it'll hit you like a ton of bricks.
Shannon and I have a story about causing a long line at a party. We don't even want to go there.
I didn't.
Just on the airplane, you did. Awesome natural remedies, Swiss Crisp, and I have a family member that has to take pain medication, and this is his favorite, is also my favorite. So I just take 2 with a bunch of water before I go to bed, and it's not like it's just like a easy flow. This one, my friend Katie showed me. It's called Calm. This is great for muscle pain too. It's a magnesium supplement. So if at nighttime you get those weird leg cramps or you have muscle pain, this is awesome to take at night. It's really great. And the average American is deficient in that magnesium. So you should probably have some type of supplement, but this also gets things moving. It's calming for the body.
Yes, so I like that.
It relaxes the abdominal and every other muscle in your body. It helps you sleep, and then in the morning you should have a nice flow. However, don't take too much of this because you can overdo it. They say about 2 teaspoons in a serving. I like to drink it as a tea. This is a raspberry lemon. Just mix it in with hot water. It's awesome.
Good sources of magnesium from food are pumpkin seeds. That's one of our favorites. Love pumpkin seeds. We have a smoothie that has pumpkin seeds and cacao.
Yes, raw cacao is a great source of magnesium. Bananas.
Leafy greens, of course. Leafy greens have like everything.
All hail to kale.
Yeah. Get them greens in ya.
Guys to think about, or in the morning, stretch, get moving, drink water, have a detox tea, have a fibrous breakfast, take some supplements if you need them, natural.
Yeah.
And pooping position, malasana, the great little yoga tool that we can use. I wanted to share our favorite detox tea. So basically it's hot water. I use doTERRA ginger oil. This is not the ginger, but it comes in a little bottle. So a drop of that, fresh squeezed lemon, a little bit of raw honey,
apple cider vinegar,
and then cayenne if I'm feeling spicy.
Yeah, always. Cheers. Happy pooping.
Happy pooping. Oh, and
tell us how it goes.
Yeah, let us know how it flows, and give us feedback. This is our first Zoom.
First Zoom. Bye.